That was scary. Hey guys, Keira here. First off, I would like to say congratulations for clicking on the video of just a weird, messed up person. This is my first video, so obviously I need to at least try to make a good impression, so I always sucked at first impressions, I'm just letting you know. So what I'm going to be doing today, because I have no interesting life whatsoever, like you see most of these YouTubers do. Like you see them vlogging and be like, oh, we're at the beach and yada yada yada. But no, okay, I'm a boring life. I'm a boring 14-year-old who just sits in her room on the internet stalking people. Great first impression. No, that sounds really boring. I'm sorry. I will try and make things more entertaining and interesting. So let's get started. I don't know what I did just then. I talk fast, so this is like a miracle that I'm actually pronouncing words. When I talk, I'll like process 50 million words in my head per second. Shut up, child. Okay, so recently, me and my friend, I'll link her channel here or somewhere on this screen. I'll aim for it right here. Anyway, so me and her, we went to Playlist Live. And it was our first year going, and it was really awesome. We met a lot of people, not the people we wanted to see, but we met a lot of other people. So we got down to Florida on Thursday, yeah. Like we walked from the time we got out and like put our stuff in the hotel that we like walked till just around the hotel for like 5 hours. We came back to the hotel like at 11 o'clock. We were just walking the whole time and I was so miserable. My friend, she was like, yeah, come on, we're gonna find everybody. And I'm just here like, kill me please. And then we went to sleep. So yeah, Friday we did the same thing basically. We actually met Tanya and Jim, and you don't know who they are, and then just Google it. Google is your friend and Google will get you through life. We did the same thing, we like walked around till 11 o'clock that night. This is where I was starting to develop a limp because before I went, I had previously hurt my knee somehow. Like, I don't know, I guess I think I was running and I like tripped. Like this whole weekend I was going with a limp, like a visible limp. I was hopping around on one leg. Thursday and Friday we had no idea how this worked. So me and Tesh, we were just walking around the hotel being complete stalkers. Just walking, circling the hotel over and over and over again. So we didn't know we could just walk through there even if we weren't guests, which I'm sure everybody's doing, but we didn't know we could do that. So we were finally able to go inside the hotel and it was wonderful. Coming from a girl who's never stayed in a hotel with rooms above $50. So what we did is that we just walked around, and I really wanted to meet Dan and Phil, and I'm sure almost all of you know who Dan and Phil is. And if you don't Google them, you won't regret it. They're wonderful people. I showed Tesh a picture of them saying, if you see anybody that looks like this, tell me. So we were walking down the stairs to go out in a circle around the pool where we met Sawyer Hartman. Or Tesh did. I did. But as we were walking, Tesh said, oh, there are your guys. And I just didn't look because I could not see. And she said, Dan and Phil. And I just I booked it down the stairs. I'm pretty sure I might have pushed a couple people out of the way. It was Destry and Nathan. Actually wearing their shirt right now. So anyway, we stood in line. I was like, oh, that was Dan and Phil. I was so disappointed. But I was like, we were both just like, oh, well, they're kind of cute. Let's just stay in line and see if we might know them from somewhere. But we never did. Their cards that they have to wear, it said talent and talent. And I was like, I was trying so hard to think of somebody from YouTube who had that username because I had no idea who these people were. This was so terrible, and I stayed in line for that, and now I'm like such a big fan of them. It was so terrible because I had to act. I was like, oh yeah, sure. Anyway, so we stood in line and me and Tesh took turns taking pictures. I went first and they signed my little book. I took this little book and I had that sign it, but there is where they signed them. Their little signs, and I don't know if you can see that, and honestly, if you can't, I'm sorry. So while I was waiting for Tesh to take a picture, because my Android, it legit, there's no front camera, so I couldn't see for shit, and it takes like 10 seconds to take one picture, so I had her take all the pictures on her phone. I didn't want to like be obnoxious and hold my camera out because I don't have long enough arms. I have like the stubbiest arms ever. So what we do, and I made like a complete fool of myself. I was just like, hey, hi, how are you? And just kind of like, I just kind of like shoved it in his face. I was like, can you sign this? And he just, and they were nice about it, even though I was so awkward and weird. Like Destry was off doing his own random thing, and I was like over there, Nathan. And we posed for a picture, and Nathan, who was so cute, he was like, we'll just like cuddle for the picture. My exact words were, yay, cuddles. Like the stupidest response ever. Cause I did not know what to do. I'm homeschooled. I don't have interaction with people. I am the worst person ever to be socializing. And then I awkwardly asked for hugs for both of them because everybody else was doing it. I was just like, why not? Free hug, YOLO. So we hugged and then we just like ran away. Later that night, later Saturday night, they had this little dance party thing for doing the DJ set list. And I was like, who's going on next? So we said Destry and Nathan. I was just like, I have no idea who that is. So when they came out, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's them. Tesh, actually, she left before they came on, but I stayed through the whole thing, so my phone died, and I feel bad because Tesh had to sit outside waiting for me, and I feel terrible about that. And, like, it was so cute because they were just like dancing to the songs, and it was really cute. And I'll put some video clips of that right now. That was the second time we saw them. Like after the concert, me and my friend Tesh was like, I was like telling her, I was like, oh my gosh, it's them, we gotta stay out, because I think they were doing like a meet and greet, like the people, because the people before that put on a show, they were doing a meet and greet after. So it was like we waited outside till like 2:30 in the morning, just sitting on a curb laughing at and just nothing. So the third time we saw Destry and Nathan was, we were walking in the hotel on Sunday. When we walk into a room, we like always stand for like evil eye. And by that I mean like the swoopy hair. Don't ask why, it just become a thing, it caught on. So I was like, swoopy hair over there, with like not trying to point, and we walked by, and guess who it was? It was Destry and Nathan. So Tesh pushed me, was like, yo, go meet him again, I know you want to. So we did. I took a picture with them, and I'll post the pictures here. And so like, it was extremely awkward because I think they recognized me, and I was wearing this shirt. Like, I did not realize it until after he pointed it out. He was like, nice shirt. I was like, yeah, it's like the best shirt ever. Like, I suck at responses. Okay, so like anyway, so after that, we left, or we started walking downstairs, and Tesh was like, you know what, I want to go back up and take a picture with them, because she didn't take a picture that time. So we walked back up the stairs, we waited in line again, and Tesh said to Destry, he's like, want to make every girl in this room jealous and kiss you on the cheeks and take a picture? And Destry was like, yeah, sure, let's do it, let's go for it. So it happened. So what happened is, like, we were in line. Tesh was like, do you want me to ask for you? And according to her, I was red as a tomato, and no, I do not like that metaphor. Like, Tesh she just decides that okay, she's done, so she just walks off, leaving me standing there waiting for her to take a picture, but you know, she just walks off. It's all the way to the stairs before like legit turning around and forgetting and realizing that I was still over there waiting for a picture. So I was there standing with Destry and Nathan just for a good 15 seconds of just awkward silence and just awkward eye contact. So like Destry was here, I was here, and it was Nathan. So I was just like just giving him like the look. I was like, just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. Don't hurt me. I'm weak. It was so terrible because like everybody was staring at me, and I hate that. I do not like being the center of attention. Like including everybody in line, who would just like get your ass out and leave. So she realizes that yeah, she has a friend waiting for her to take a picture. So Tesh comes back in the line and gets out her camera, and Dusty was like, so you want a picture, or do you want me to sign something, or do you want to do the same thing? I was like, yeah, sure, let's do the same thing, why not, YOLO. He suggested it, so that counts as not for me not asking for it, so it counts. And the worst part is that I think he recognized us from the previous times, obviously from like the 5 minutes ago before we left, but I mean like before when we first went, I think he recognized me. It was so embarrassing. For the picture, it was like, I think Tesh tried to make up for it by taking a little bit longer with the picture to take the picture. So thank you, Tesh. I just like, after the picture taken, I was just like, yeah, thanks, bye. And I did not look back. I just booked it. I walked fast past the 6 people in line. So like I walked past the 6th person, the last person in line, and just like from there I ran. I ran down the stairs and all the way out of the building, out of sight. And I'm pretty sure I was trying to get out of the embarrassing situation unnoticed, I probably made myself the center of attention even more, and it was absolutely terrifying. But at least, hey, I think I gave them a good laugh afterwards, right? Yeah, maybe, possibly, why not? So that was not the last time we saw them. We walked around for the hotel for a while, or like out back of the hotel, where there were more people like around the pools. So then we walked back in. We were about to go back to our hotel because we were starting and we had been walking all day. And we saw Destry and Nathan. They were still doing the meetup. And it was like, keep in mind that the line to where we go to exit was like right by them, and they were facing to where they could see whoever left. It was just like, fuck my life. Well, we were trying to get out of line. Tash, she suggested we just like run and make a run for it. So we did. But keep in mind, Keira still has a limp here. I'm like running with a limp across the lobby. Both of us laughing like we were retarded seals or some shit. And just like probably drawing the attention of every single person in the lobby. And I didn't look back, but I'm pretty sure everybody was staring at us. What am I doing here? I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, that was the last time we saw them. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like because that encourages me, and I like likes, of course, everybody does. And as for comments, guys, please leave me comments. I would love to talk to you guys, and I just think it's really cool. So yeah, if you guys want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.